Yes, 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 yes. Oh, yes. We've got another episode of Making It Relatable. And we're already squeaky. We're already squeaky. And episode 23, welcome to another. I was recording for a good 10 minutes straight talking and then looked down at my settings and saw my microphone is not recording. So here, I'm just going to start the whole thing over again. I wasted 10 minutes of my life to record and it's all good. I don't care. I do care, but I also don't care. And let's just talk a little bit about. There's a lot to talk about today, and I was really not willing to do this, but then all of a sudden, I got the inspiration. I got the inspiration to. I don't know if you can call it inspiration, but I had a moment. I had a moment, a very brief moment, mind you, a very, very, very small, tiny moment in time where I was like, all right, I'm ready to record another episode. Let's do it. So I pressed record really quickly, and here we are, and I'm doing it, and I'm recording for you, and I'm recording for me, and here we are. So, episode 23. I woke up really early this morning, not because I wanted to, not because I wanted to wake up really early, but I just, brain decided, hey, it's time to wake up when the thoughts inside the what the brain did and what the mind wanted, two very different things. Mind was angry. Mind was angry. Why are you waking up? Why are you waking up so early? It's 6 a.m. I don't want you waking up so early. Mind is saying to the brain, but the brain's like, no, it's time to get up now. And then this guy, because of the battle between the two, was angry. I woke up pretty angry. And I was like, had the typical nihilistic point of view. I was like, why am I doing anything really? What's the point of all the things that I'm doing? And I'm just going to quit everything. And well, here we are. We're not quitting. We're not quitting. We're just gonna keep on pressing on, and we're here, and we're gonna have a good time, and we're gonna just do what we usually do and talk. And welcome to the community of three. Welcome to the community of three. If you don't know what the community of three is, shame on you. Shame on you for not knowing what the community of three is. You absolutely should know what the community of three is. But at the same time, it's maybe your first time here. Not that anybody watches this. In fact, as usual, I will say, if you're watching this, don't waste your time. Do something different with your life. Don't watch anything to do with this channel at all. But also, feel free to watch. And community of three, being 3 members, 3 subscribers, even though it says 4 subscribers to the channel, there's not. There's 3 really 2 subscribers, and 3 if you're including me, 4 if you're including that I'm subscribed from 2 of my other accounts to this channel. But really, if we're to be real, 2 subscribers. One being, of course, my very good friend who's on here a couple episodes again. So hello to you, and we definitely have to have you on for another one. And I'm going to guess probably his friend that is part of this channel. So, hey, welcome friends, and welcome friend of a friend. I would love to hear from you at some point. More than welcome to leave comments down below saying hello, but also welcome to not do that because, again, as mentioned in every video, and I'm going to continue mentioning this to remind you, don't comment, don't like, don't subscribe, don't ring the notification bell. Don't do any of that stuff because we are rebels on this channel. We don't do any of those things, and we will continue not doing any of those things because this is not a real, proper YouTube channel. It never will be. I never want it to be. It's just me hanging out, speaking my mind, and just doing something to fool myself that I'm being productive in some sort of way when I'm clearly not, because if you're doing a channel like this, there's no way you could possibly be productive. So yeah, with all that out of the way, hello, hi, nice to have you here. There's a lot to talk about, lots to go through, and as usual, I have it all on my phone, and we'll go through it together, and we'll see what happens. And here we go. Aren't you excited? You're excited. I can tell you're excited to know what's on my phone. You're going to find out. Don't worry. So let's talk about, yeah. I've got to do this first. Here we go. I think this is the button. Yeah. Things that piss me off. Oh Yes. Da, da, da. I've got to have like a little like music or something with this too, you know, something. I don't know what. I don't even know how to do that at this point, but let's press the button again to get rid of that. Here we go. Isn't that amazing? Come on. Come on now. That's pretty amazing that I know how to do that. Okay. So things that piss me off. Well, one thing that pisses me off. So I don't know if you remember me talking about this, but I did. I talked about the fact that, you know, I have to, for my dad, he likes me to wipe down with the cloth, the chrome. Got to wipe down the chrome. Been wiping. I keep forgetting to wipe down the chrome, but I have remembered a couple times. And my mom has come up to me. She's like, you know, you keep forgetting to wipe down the chrome, and you gotta wipe down the chrome. Dad's getting a little bit upset. You know, his blood's boiling a little bit. Gotta wipe down the chrome. And I'm like, eh. Yeah, that's all I say. I really don't say anything. I just, and I try to remember, but I don't. And so then she rushes in to wipe the chrome after my shower, which is insane. That's insane. It's insane. So the other thing that's kind of interesting about the whole bathroom routine, which is, you know, makes a little bit more sense. Like, okay, this one makes more sense to me. Definitely, 100%. So when we're cleaning the bathroom, my mom has made a point to mention that she wants to make sure that there's like a little rug. There's like a little rug that is next to the shower, close to the toilet. She wants to, every time we clean the bathroom, you gotta take the rug, pick it up, and bring it out to the balcony and wring out the rug to get all the dirt out, and then bring it back in. That makes sense. Totally cool. That does not make me angry at all. Totally fine. However, what does make me angry, let me just explain what makes me angry, is, okay, so you know that, you know, I think of, like, maybe you remember, maybe you don't, I don't know, whatever, that I'm in a pretty small room. Now, in order to wring out this carpet, the bathroom is like just outside the door here, right there. So, and the balcony is right here. So in order to wring out the carpet, I have to bring the carpet from the bathroom into this little tiny room and bring it out to the balcony and wring it out. Still, all that's fine. None of that makes me angry. Okay. Wring out the carpet. All this stuff is just flying everywhere and getting off the carpet. Still not angry. That's fine. All is good. So after I'm done doing that, I turn around and what do I see? Well, I see that the door has been left open. Yeah. Door's been left open. So all that stuff, all that stuff has been shaken out and blown into my room. Yeah. Blown into my room. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? Yes. Wonderful. That's fantastic. All that bathroom gunk and hair and, you know, hair, all that stuff shaken out and blown into my room. And remember, it's a small room. Small room. So, like my bed is right there. All over the bed. All over the bed, all over the couch I sit on, all over everything. My guitar, my clothes, all over everything. Yeah. Doesn't that make you feel all soft and warm and gushy inside? Yeah. Makes you feel great, doesn't it? Sure did make me feel great. Can't you tell by the smile on my face how great I was feeling at the time? So, yeah, I was pretty pissed. Pretty pissed. Pretty pissed. But hey, I learned my lesson. Learned my lesson. For now on, whenever I shake out the carpet, make sure the door is closed. And there you go. So now that I got that off my chest, Let's talk about what we did. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember. I think it was Mother's Day. When was Mother's Day? I think it was Mother's Day. It must have been Mother's Day. When was Mother's Day? Ooh, you know what we're gonna do? Here we go. When was Mother's Day?
Sunday, May 8th, 2022.
It was Mother's Day. I thought it was Mother's Day. Sunday, May 8th, 2022. Mother's Day. What did we do for Mom on Mother's Day? And my dad, too. I bought a sushi. Yeah, I went and bought a sushi, and it was really good sushi. We had a lot of good stuff. Some miso soup, of course. I like to get my sashimi. We had some hand rolls, like to get like the unagi, the eel hand rolls, spicy salmon. What did we forget? Maybe did we have any spring rolls? I don't think we had any spring rolls this time. We had like those like dynamite rolls and uh, you know all those kind of like the rolls. You know the rolls where they like have a roll and they cut it up into like individual pieces. And there's like all kinds of stuff in it. So it didn't have a lot of stuff, but had a good amount, had a decent amount of stuff. So guess how much that cost me? Guess how much? Take a guess. Take your wager right now. Price is right. I'll give you some time. Seriously, go ahead. Get a price in your mind. So I'll tell you again. There were how many hand rolls? Six hand rolls, three soups, uh, three salads. There were 12 pieces of sashimi, give or take, and two rolls. And I think I got everything. I think that's everything. Pretty sure. Yeah, that's everything. So, wager. Go ahead. Take a moment. Okay. So now that you got your wager, I'll tell you the price of that. That was no, wasn't $70. Nope, it wasn't $90. Nope, wasn't $110. No. It wasn't $130. No, not $170. No, not $190. $200. $200. $200 for sushi for three people. And I don't know, maybe I'm going crazy, but I don't think that's a tremendous amount. $200. And it's not like it was good. It was good. Pieces of sushi were decently big. It was very good sushi, absolutely. But was it worth $200? 100% not. 100% not. And when I paid for it, the first thought that came to my mind after, I saw the bags placed down on the counter for me to take, and then I was given the credit card machine, and I went to give my credit card and the bill, looked at the bill and saw the stuff I ordered and paid. And by the way, takeout, I didn't tip. Is that bad? Is that bad to not tip? I don't know. I don't tip for takeout. Yeah. Unless somebody obviously like delivers it, but when we deliver it, I'm going to pick it up, not tipping. So yeah, pay for it, take the bags. And as I'm walking out, I'm thinking to myself, $200 for sushi. I wonder, when I go to open the bags, will there be any diamonds in the sushi? Will there be diamonds in my sushi? Because if it's costing $200, there better be diamonds in my sushi. If there's not diamonds in my sushi and it costs $200, I'm going to be pretty upset. I'm going to be pretty angry. Because, hey, sushi for three people should not cost $200. Definitely not. Unless you're getting like an insane amount. Or unless there's diamonds in the sushi. If there's diamonds in the sushi, for sure, $200, totally get it. I'm getting diamonds. I'm not just getting sushi. I'm also getting diamonds. So obviously, $200, that's a fantastic deal, actually. I'll pay $200 if there's diamonds in my sushi every day of the week. Every day of the week. I'll go there multiple times a day. You know what? I'll just sit there all day and just buy sushi if there's diamonds in the sushi. No problem. But no diamonds? No diamonds in my sushi? And $200? Okay. So that's interesting, right? Holy moly. That's expensive. That's expensive. I don't know if I'm ever going to go out for sushi ever again for the rest of my life. Probably not going out for sushi ever again for the rest of my life. Or I may next time when I order sushi, I may say, hey, before you make it, we went through the whole order, but I've got a question for you. I've got a question. With the sushi, are you going to put, is there going to be any diamonds in there? If there is, I'll come pick it up. If there's no diamonds included in the order, just cancel the whole order. I might actually do that. Thinking about it. I think that's a reasonable request. If you're going to pay $200 for sushi for 3 people, that there should be diamonds in the sushi. Come on. That's reasonable. That's a reasonable thing to want. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Okay. So a girl invited me. Let's talk about, the girl situation, right? So, not talking to the Zia and the Fabi, I think their name was, yeah. Not talking to them anymore. We've already established that. No contact, not interested, moving on. Another girl messaged me over Instagram, asking me, just randomly, asked me if I want to go see, she invited me to go see a friend of hers play guitar at some sort of event. Okay. So I thought to myself, hey, that's kind of cool. It's kind of nice. I like guitar. I play guitar. I enjoy music. Sure. I'll go check out your friend. Why not? Now, I didn't think too much about it at the time, but as the day got closer, I was like, hey, when you say invite, I'm inviting you somewhere. I'm inviting you to come out and do this and this and this. Maybe I'm wrong, but if somebody invites you to do something, shouldn't everything sort of be taken care of? I don't know. Again, maybe I'm wrong in saying so, but that's just my style. If I'm going to invite somebody out somewhere, everything's taken care of. You're invited, which means all you got to do is just show up. And that's it. You don't have to do anything else. You just come and you show up. No expectation of anything else whatsoever. That's my style. That's how I invite people. But she did not do that. Now, it's a good thing because I asked before I went, just before I went, I was like, hey, what is the entry procedure? I didn't want to ask, I don't know why, I didn't want to ask like, hey, do I have to pay for tickets at the door? I guess I could have just been like much more direct about it. Sure. But I said, what's the entry procedure? And she said, well, you got to go to the website and you got to buy a ticket and make sure you're there before 8:00. So then I said, I see. And that's all I said. That's it. And then I also gave a thumbs up. And then I waited a bit and said, something's come up. I can't make it. And then she said, no problem. How about we do dinner? So now you're trying to up the ante? You invited me, but didn't really invite me to an event. And now you want me to take you out for dinner. You want to invite me for dinner, but I know what's going to happen. I'm going to be paying for dinner. And one more not happening. So then I said, not so much. Not happening. But we can go for a walk. We can go for a walk. Here's a nice area to walk in. It's like a kind of a pond, and there's like swans in there, and it's like a park, and it goes through like a wooded area, and then into like a nice subdivision with a bunch of really nice homes, and it's a nice walk. So I said, hey, we can go for this walk. We could do that. So she said, sure. So I said, great. And I went for the walk, and it was fine. Nice conversation, enjoyable walk, but I won't ever call her. Nothing to do with her at all, but I just don't care. I don't care, and I'm not going to call her. And if I hear from her again, it's cool. Probably answer. But otherwise, I'll never talk to her again for the rest of my life. And that's perfectly okay with me. And you know what? That is perfectly okay with me. Perfectly okay. In fact, I'm really enjoying just sort of not having anybody in my life whatsoever, except for me and my parents and some close friends. I'm really enjoying that a lot. And I don't want to I don't want to add somebody else in to the picture. Not really interested. No. Unless they really make a pretty big impression on me, which would take a lot at this point. I think that's not possible. But hey, crazier things have happened. But I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's going to happen. And I think I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life, and that's fine. I'm totally okay with that. I really am. I've made the decision that if I'm alone for the rest of my life, I'm perfectly okay with that. In fact, I'd much rather prefer that. And I'd much rather prefer that than having to, deal with people that have to me, have absolutely no sense of how to build the type of relationship that I want anyway. So, whatever. I'd much rather be alone, and that's fine. Let's go on to the next thing. Tennis with Kevin. So we had a good session. I don't think we've spoken. I don't think we have spoken since the first session with Kevin, the guy from Florida. That's super nice, and I'm kind of skeptical of him. But we had a nice session. The whole time I couldn't help but just being skeptical of him, and it messed up my game, and I lost big time. But I'm okay with that. It's fine. It was cool. It was cool to meet him. Seems like a nice guy, and he said he wanted to do he'd like to play tennis every Wednesday, and I said sure. So I booked it, but then he canceled last second. I was like, great, good. I don't care. It's fine. More time to just do my own thing anyways. But also I do want to play tennis. But whether I play with him or not, it's fine. I just need to find more people to play with. So just want to update you. There's not much to talk about when it comes to that. I just want to update you with that. And let's talk about, so I should have actually mentioned this first. I just put things down in whatever order they come up in my mind. But then when I talk about it here, then it can sometimes be quite out of order. So I've been enjoying, let's talk about the dating apps a little bit more again. I've been enjoying actually quite a bit. I don't know if this is weird or not, but I've recently decided and recently realized that I really enjoy just matching with women and never speaking to them. And just unmatching them too. I've really been enjoying that. And actually sometimes I get a really nice comment like, hey, you're really cute. Or some of the things that you said in your profile, in your intro was really funny. And I'll just unmatch them. I've been really enjoying that. Is that strange? I don't know if that's strange or not, but it's been great. It's been awesome. Like, it's been really cool just to like, hey, thanks for the compliment. Unmatch. Just like that's all. I guess maybe that's just all I'm. That's just been fulfilling. That's been plenty fulfilling enough. Just to get like one compliment or even just matching and then just unmatching. Like I've been finding a lot of fulfillment in that. Like I would have thought that, matching and talking, know each other and, becoming intimate and all these things would bring the fulfillment I was looking for. And I was wrong. I was wrong. And I know it sounds sarcastic because a lot of times I'm sarcastic, but I'm dead serious. I'm dead, completely serious right now. I've been enjoying it a lot. Just matching, getting a compliment, or even not talking at all, no messages sent back and forth at all, and then just unmatching them. It's been fantastic. I've recently decided that. Just came to the conclusion one day. I was like, this has been great. Like that sort of thing used to bother me, but then it's now gotten to the point where, and maybe just because that's just what I've been doing. So because I'm used to it and it's becoming kind of normal, that's why I've been enjoying it. I don't know what it is, but it's been enjoyable. It's actually been quite enjoyable doing that. So I'm just going to keep doing it. Just going to keep matching and then unmatching them the next moment. Just seeing I think I've just been kind of curious, I wonder if I'm going to match with this girl. Oh, I did match with this girl. Cool. Awesome. Unmatch. That's enough. That's enough. That's plenty. That's all I really am looking for. I think that's all I'm looking for, just to see who I match with. And that's it. That's it. That's all I want. Those are my goals. Are those really maybe those goals? I'm not saying the bar too high, am I? It's a pretty basic goal. Pretty simple. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I've been enjoying it so much, because it's been really easy. And easy is kind of fun. I don't know. Perhaps I'm just analyzing it too much, but it's been enjoyable. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm just going to keep matching and then unmatching the next second. I'm just going to keep doing that over and over and over again. Hey, this girl's really cute. I wonder if I'm going to match with her. I like the profile. Oh, we matched. Awesome. Unmatch. Or, hey, this girl's really cute. I wonder if we're going to match. Like her profile. Hey, we matched. I receive a message. Hey, you're really cute. Unmatch. Yeah. I'm going to keep doing that. It's been awesome. And that's pretty much it. Besides the fact that I went out for a really nice, I guess it's like a lunch sort of dinner with my friend, Lucio, which I think I've talked about him before as well. He's a weird dude. I mean, I'm a weird dude. And I'm telling you, if I'm saying somebody's weird, they must be pretty weird. He's a weird dude. He's the type of guy that will say, hey, let's do so-and-so. And so excited about it, makes the plans, and then you never hear from him. He'll be like, hey, let's go out for some lunch on Thursday at 1 o'clock, and I will call you at 12 to confirm. 12 o'clock comes around that day, never hear from him. Call him and text him to find out what's going on, never hear from him. 12:30, still haven't heard from him. 1 o'clock, we're supposed to already be there, haven't heard from him. 2 o'clock comes around, haven't heard from him. Whole day goes by, haven't heard from him. Next day goes by, haven't heard from him. Try to reach out to him a couple days later, don't hear from him. Week goes by, haven't heard from him. Month goes by, hear from him. And he'll talk to you as if nothing happened. And he'll be like, hey, dude, what happened? Thought we were going out to lunch. And it turns out that guy is out to lunch himself. He's already out to lunch. Totally off the radar. Strange. And you don't get any explanation. Don't know what the hell happened. But it's fine. It's totally cool. I'm just I expect it 100%. This is the type of guy where I'll make plans with him. And then as soon as I'm not making plans with him, I'll make plans with somebody else for the same day and same time. And if it just so happens that I don't have any plans whatsoever and nothing to do, and I couldn't make plans with anybody else, and he happens to be available, then I will be there. But I'll usually double book myself with him. And then if he calls to confirm and everything and be like, hey, I'm ready to do, I'll be like, sorry, dude, I actually made other plans. And he'll be like, and if he's like, well, what happened? I'll be like, hey, man, I didn't even know if you were going to follow through. What are you talking about? Well, maha. That's it. That's all I got to say. Just maha. Don't think I need to say anything else. I think that's enough said. Enough said. Yeah. But today it worked out. He kept with his plan. We went out for lunch. It was lunch, dinner. I don't know. It was like 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. It was 4:30, 5 o'clock. So it was at lunch. And maybe that's dinner. Maybe it's an early dinner. It's an early dinner. That's not lunch. That's already dinner time. And it was nice. But again, he's been telling me for months, hey, like, I really need help doing this and this and this with work. You think you can help me out? I'm like, yeah, sure. Sounds great. Knowing full well, nothing will transpire. Nothing. So, hasn't. And he's like, oh, I'll send you a whole bunch of documents tomorrow so you can start looking over it. Never got the documents. I already know this is going to happen with this guy. I already know. That's fine. I just go along with it. It's just weird. It's strange, but I just kind of just go with the flow. He's the type of guy that you just got to go with the flow and just have zero expectation of anything. When we do hang out, it's a great time. Always enjoy my time with him. It's always fun. And it's interesting to know what's going on in his life. I enjoy talking about what's going on in my life. He's very generous, very thoughtful. He's got a lot of great qualities. But this one, like, that quality is like, it's just weird. It's just very strange. But just got to go with the flow. That's all you got to do. Anyways, that's it for today. I'm going to get off now. I'm going to stop recording and I'm going to play some Daisy. I'm having a good time with that. Still playing it. And that's it. Bye.